guys, I am Darlene and I am back in my videos, and I'm gonna be doing something exciting today in my videos. And I just got done putting makeup, and you can see just natural makeup, not too much. And I just got done getting ready and make myself look cute because I'm gonna be doing an exciting video today in my YouTube videos, and it's gonna be really good, and I'm all looking nice, and I'm wearing my new outfit, and you can see. And I know that's kind of let me explain. I know that's kind of a little bit too much, but I'm not that afraid showing my body in front of the camera. Even though I'm not showing inappropriate stuff in my videos, things like that, like I do have clothes on. And I'm just wearing a new lingerie outfit today in my video because I wanted to show it to you guys, because I like wearing lingerie sometimes and it gets attracted to my man and things like that. And so yeah, but I'm just gonna be doing some balancing, wearing high heels, and to learn how to balance out wearing high heels, because I want to be a dancer and a model, since I'm showing my body, and I got this Victoria's Secret, and I just started wearing it since yesterday, and I'm wearing it today again because I want to show it to you guys in my videos. And I took some nice pictures in my outfit, and it came out really nice, and I hope you guys will love it and just compliment on my videos and my pictures and how I look and how my makeup is, because I'm wearing natural makeup, and I just want to look nice in my videos and things like that. And what I'm doing for living, like I want to be a dancer, right? Like I want to be a dancer, stripper, and a model, and I want to work in I want to work in like at events, things like that, and wear nice clothes, things like that, like going to shows, stuff like that. And so yeah, that's my dream. And I always wanted to be a model, like in reality. I've been wanting to do models a long time ago, but I have to be more tall. But for me, I feel like I see myself like being a stripper, and there's some strippers that are really short like me, but I'm not really that short. And so yeah. Anywho's, let's talking, and I'm gonna go through my videos I'm looking in right now into what I'm learning. So I will show you guys what I'm doing. So I got my chair because I'm gonna be using it, and so show you guys what I'm doing. And so yeah, so just subscribe my channel, and I hope you like this video of me, and I hope you guys like this video, the last video I made yesterday, and I hope you guys will love this, because I've been getting a lot of views in my YouTube videos, like a lot, and hopefully guys, this will be more helpful for you guys to like my videos, to be more exciting. And so yeah, and I hope you guys like this outfit I'm wearing, and I hope you guys enjoy this video on me. And so yeah. Just watch me what I do, and so yeah, I hope you guys like it. And I'm gonna turn on the TV. So yeah.
I am going to run you through some amazing exercises you can do before you put heels on. And of course, we're a pole studio, so we usually are working with stripper heels, but if you have stiletto heels as well, these warm-ups will be great as well. Why we do these is usually you don't want to just throw on your heels and go. You want to kind of prepare your body, warm it, get some of the muscles working, like your ankle muscles and your foot muscles, so you can kind of have your body prepare to be in heels for an hour, or if you work a long amount of time. So the first thing we're going to do, these exercises are probably a little funny, you've probably never done any of these, but we're just going to open up our feet right underneath our shoulders. You don't want them too wide, just comfortably under. And let's just first take a breath. So let's breathe in and out. One of the things that helps you balance is to breathe. So when you take a nice deep breath in, it'll help ground you. If you're breathing very in your chest or holding your breath, your balance won't be as good because it's all up here. So if you want to try to ground down, just remember to breathe. And imagine when you breathe out, you're pushing energy down through the feet. And sometimes people imagine roots growing out of their feet, really going deep into the earth and ripping. You can also use your toes. So the first thing we're going to do is your hands can do whatever they need to. We're just going to push up on the fronts of our toes. And we can soften the knees a little bit. We're just going to see where we're at today. Every day I do these exercises. It's different depending on what time of day I'm doing them, what I've been doing. So I'm just pushing up again on my toes. And I have a feeling it might be better to take my socks off so y'all can see my feet. So up on the toes, we're just balancing. Again, you can kind of use your arm, breathing. You can focus on one spot in the room, just trying to relax and come down. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the opposite, where we're going to put all our weight into our heels. So I'm going to soften my knees first. My hands can go in front just to kind of be some teetering balance. And I'm going to lift both of my toes and just balance on the heels. So again, this is a little different feeling if you've never done this. Breathe while you do this. And we're just trying to find our balance in this. And again, you might feel the tops of your feet and your shins. There's these muscles that you usually don't use. So again, we're just kind of warming those up, waking up our stabilization muscles, breathing, and then come down and relax. And you can kind of shake this out. So the third one we're going to do is usually the hardest for people, or they're like, what? I can't do that, Amber. How I like to do this is I like to, again, kind of take a breath. I'm going to lift all of my toes up off the ground. And at the same time, I'm going to push up on the knuckles of my feet and bring my heels off of the ground too. So none of my toes or my heel is touching. So I'm really balancing on what we call the knuckles of the feet, okay? So right here in the center of my foot is what's touching the ground, and my toes and heels are lifted at the same time. You will definitely feel some new muscles, and this is good. And this is usually the hardest one. Balance it. We're trying to keep an even distribution of our weight across those knuckles. And again, sometimes starting out, we can only do that for a few seconds. Great, so now we're just gonna do some circles with one ankle. And breathe. And then we're going to do the same thing with the other. Very good. So we're just going to run through those three again together. So kind of shake it out if you need to. Push up on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Soften the knees. Roll to the backs of the heels. This is fun to do in a room full of people to see where everybody's balance is. Woo, mine's up. Mine's not on today. That's okay. And then shake it out if you need to. And then we're going to lift the toes and kind of pop the heels up at the same time, however you can kind of get into this. Very good. And again, why we're doing this is when you're in stripper heels, you are actually putting most of your weight forward. And we can relax. So we don't usually put our weight back in our heels when we're in the stripper heels. We're usually very forward on those knuckles, and then we use the toes to grip and ground. So this is really helping you isolate those parts of your feet and warm them up. So now I'm also just going to kind of bend my feet forward and toes over. And some people can't do this to an extreme amount, that's fine. You're also welcome to grab onto a wall and just kind of go like this to your feet. If you're super flexible with your point, what I like to do is kind of fold my feet over and then gently straighten my knee. That's a very extreme stretch, so most people will not be able to do that, but if you're super flexible, I just happen to be super flexible in my point. I did not do anything to earn it. It just was a natural random thing. So you can do that as well. And then the last thing we're going to do is some core kind of warm-ups with the balancing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a lunge. So when we go into a lunge, I like to keep my nipples facing forward as if they had laser beams coming out. And as we squat down, we want to try to keep that chest lifted, but we still want to engage the abs. So we're kind of here, okay? And if you want to widen your feet a little bit, you're welcome to. So we're just going to squat down, and then we're going to, from here, just pop right up on our toes. And then from here, we're going to straighten the legs to standing, and then come back down. So we're just going to do this a few times. So booty down, up on the toes, breathing, focusing, push up to standing, breathing, and down. Booty down, toes, and if you're shaking a little bit, that's totally normal. I'm shaking a little bit, and my right leg, and then down. One more time, booty down, toes, nice and slow coming up, woo, and then back down, okay? Shake out the feet, same thing, opposite direction. So, instead of going booty down first, we're going to come up on the toes, keep up on the toes and slowly scooch the booty down, and then heels down, and then come up to standing. So toes, squash it down, booty down, heels down, and up. Let's do it 2 more times. Woo! And trust me, your ankles and feet will be ready. Down and up. One more time. Toes, booty down, heels down, and up. Great.
This is almost balancing
And again,
like a
shake out the
skateboard.
feet.
Because
This is a
I
great
learned how to
way
skateboard too.
to start strengthening your ankles.
learn how to
I do
balance.
these exercises before I go salsa dancing at night, and because I know I'm going to be dancing for hours, and I want to warm up my ankles and my feet. So a few other really basic things that you can do is just come to sitting and cross one ankle over the knee, relax your ankle so it's kind of like a dead weight, and then just manually rotate your ankle in both directions. This is great after we take off the shoes as well, so we'll have another video of what happens when you take off the shoes, because we do some other things. And then you can do the other foot, so just a few circles. Start looking at your cute shoes, because we're coming for you, shoes. And reverse, And then I always like to crack my toes if y'all are toe hoppers. But anything else you kind of need to do with your feet. Sometimes people like to do some point extensions. There's all sorts of things. But let's put the shoes on.
Dare to sleep like you're not on your period? On your period.
Okay, I just paused the video because I want to keep going, whatever I'm doing. And that part I was doing, step 1, the last short video I was doing, that's for like practicing wearing heels. And that girl wasn't wearing shoes in the first video. And she was wearing barefoot, but I was wearing heels already, so but I'm doing this last part of it, and she just started putting her shoes on, and to the part because she just has her chair ready and I have my chair ready, and because she didn't have her chair yet. And I hope you guys like the short video I was doing balancing on my feet and how my movement of my body was, and I hope you guys like that short video so far. And the last video I'm going to be doing with the part I'm going to be doing right now for the final of the video. And so yeah, this is the last part of this video I'm going to be showing to you guys.
Warm-ups and feet warm-ups. We have the heels on, and I want to go over 3 really amazing exercises to do in stripper heels specifically, but you can do these in most stiletto heels to help strengthen your balance, to strengthen the little tiny balancing muscles that are from all the way to your toes to your core, to help you feel more balanced, more rooted and grounded whenever you are in stripper heels, whether you be doing floor work and going from standing to being on the floor and back to standing, if you're doing pole work, or if you're just doing a really sexy dance for your partner. So these are not very common. So if you've never seen these before, totally normal to hearing that no one's ever done these. The first one, what we're going to do is we're going to stand in our stripper heels. This can sometimes be easier to do in a mirror to start with, to see where everything is aligned. But basically with heel work, I like to be very conscious of what direction my toes are at. So usually if we're performing, we want to show off the heels as best we can. So normally we're either directly on or we are completely kind of parallel, of course, unless we're moving the feet. But this exercise is really good at creating that core strength and that strength in your ankles, and also help you with balancing and control, which takes a lot of time, but this will help speed that process and learning process up. So my feet are very comfortably kind of under my shoulders. I'm not too wide. I'm just kind of right under my feet. I'm going to engage my abs. I'm going to give a nice little squat, and the goal is to pretend that between your shoes there is a stick that is holding them together, okay? And what we're going to do is your hands can kind of go wherever. I like to have them at my side. Hips are going to be straight. I'm going to try to keep my chest completely forward. I'm going to hop with both feet at the same time and try to end up completely sideways with the shoes in the exact same spot, trying to keep my chest here. Okay? So this is what this looks like. So I'm going to go back to center and then kind of twisting the hip. So you can pretend like you have like a cute little tattoo on each hip, and you're like, look at my cute little tattoo. Let me show you the other side. There you go. So again, we're really working on keeping a nice kind of sturdy base below us, squeezing those legs together, learning how to isolate where our chest can be forward and the feet can go kind of wherever. So I'm doing quarter kind of quarter turns at a time. So right, center, left, or the opposite for you. This is also a great quad workout. So we're only gonna do a few, but these are really good to practice. Again, my feet aren't very wide, they're pretty close together. If you get really good at those, the next step is to go to the side and try to make it all the way 180. Really quick. And as you can see, my left foot's a little bit further. No big worry. So it kind of feels like you're doing the twist. Okay, that is definitely more advanced. But if you're at that advanced point and you're used to having stripper heels on, this is a good exercise. Another note is my heels are about, I think I have the 7-inch stripper heels on. These exercises can be done with some of the crazy 10-inch heels, but I would definitely start with the lower heels to begin with, just because those taller stripper heels can be kind of crazy. So safety first as we go into this. So that's exercise 1. Just do the little hip twist, trying to get that hip around. And if you can only go at a 45-degree angle, start there. But the goal is to jump with both feet. And we could just do little circles if we wanted. All the way around. And keeping the feet in the same place.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Second.
A little bit confusing, but I get it a little bit.
All right, so the second exercise that we're going to do is very good for your balance again, and really creating a nice workout for your standing ankle. So we're going to get kind of grounded. We're going to shift our weight to one foot to start. I'm going to start with my left. You can start with your right or left, doesn't matter. And again, I'm going to breathe to ground my balance and my energy, relaxing the shoulders. And I'm going to start by lifting this front leg forward. I'm squeezing my inner thighs together. I'm relaxing my upper body. I'm breathing, kind of holding my core in. And there you go. That's pretty much all I could do while talking. So we're going to go to the front, and you can look at something in the room you're in, and then we're going to go to the right. Again, that lifted foot is not touching. And then we're going to go to the back. And as we move, your standing foot is adjusting and working its little stabilization muscles. You can feel this in the quads. It's a great workout. And forward. And then relax. Okay, so let's do the other foot. So again, get nice and grounded. I like to kind of push forward a little bit in my shoes. Sometimes you can kind of use your toes to not necessarily squeeze and curl, but just press to really ground. We're never really weighted back in the heels with stripper heels. We're always kind of center or a little bit forward. So I'm just going to find that nice balancing. You can put your hands out or wherever you need. Go forward, breathing, noticing where your balance loses itself a little bit and how you can recalibrate it back. When I shift my leg to the back, I kind of have to go forward a little, keeping your hips still. And again, just working with the stabilization muscles. I haven't done this in a long time, so it's interesting. It does really make a difference doing these every day or a couple of days a week. And it's, again, such a great workout for those little muscles that we don't usually use in our everyday lives, but definitely depend on when we're in heels. Very good. And you can do that a few times. Usually 2 times I'll do kind of like a cycle. Okay. The third and last exercise that I wanted to go over today is really good for lubricating the knees. If you have any knee issues, please either ask your doctor or who you work with as a physical body worker if this is okay. Ease into this. It's very, very gentle, but I do want to just throw that out there. I have knee problems, and this actually makes my knees feel really good. But again, everybody has different things going on with their bodies, so just be very cautious when doing this. And this is a heck of a balancing act. So again, this is usually more intermediate advanced. If this is your first time in heels, you probably, if you don't get this, don't be hard on yourself. But you want a chair or something you can kind of hold on to. You're going to lunge, and I'm going to put my hands on whatever I can grip in front of me. So the goal is to, again, we're going to be working on one standing foot at a time. So I'm going to start with my left foot. I'm going to have a nice bend in my knee, and the goal is to keep my hips kind of down. We don't want to like open up the hips like this. So keep the hips facing the floor. This leg, you want to really squeeze your butt cheek to try to keep it flat. As you do this, this is usually what happens. So in class, I'm always like reminding people to lift their heels. So here you want to just very gently touch whatever you have in front of you. And you want to just soften this knee, bend down, and the first step is just balancing.
Oh, God. Wait. Oh.
And again, your standing leg might be trembling as it's kind of really working to balance, especially in heels. You can do this in
my
your
legs are
as well.
shaking.
And then release, okay? And you'll feel it. Man, you'll feel that. So you'll feel it in this back leg, and then also the hamstring of the standing leg, and the calf and ankles as well. So do this with both legs. So we'll do it with the other one. Again, I kind of just like to get a nice soft bend, get this leg where it needs to be, situate myself in balance where I can balance in that shoe, and just start not touching the chair. Breathing. Very good. And then as you notice, most of us will drop that back leg, so I always have to remind myself to lift it back up.
Holy shit.
Woo. Relaxing and just finding this nice place of balance where you can. And then I like to stretch that hamstring out. And we're done. Woo. Okay. So that is where I would start. If you're super advanced and want to start doing these little knee squats, I will show you these as well. These are really great, again, to kind of warm up the knees. So from here, you can hold onto the chair to start. I'm going to start with a soft knee, but pretty straight leg, squeezing that back leg first. I'm going to just bend down a little bit. This is a really small movement, and push up. So down and up. This is like I'm moving maybe 2 inches with my knee. This is a great warm-up for, again, your knees before you go and pole dance in heels for a while. And then do your little stretchy stretch, your cute little sexy legs. Switch it out. And again, go down and up. And yes, the next step after you get comfortable with this is to do this whole movement with no hands. It is possible. Okay, but we always like to start easy and make sure we really have that time to build that strength in the legs. All right, well, these are the 3 really good exercises I like to start people off with that are starting to do a lot of heel work. Go ahead, try it out, let me know what you think, and we will also be putting some videos up on what to do once you take the shoes off. All right, thanks so much.
Okay, I hope you guys love those exercising tips, how to balance on high heels, and what 2 videos I was doing, and what step 2. I hope you guys liked that video, but I kinda don't want to end this video yet, because there's other videos I want to show you guys, and it's pretty interesting, but I will find the video until I get back on here. And so yeah. Okay, I am back in my videos. I'm gonna be doing for my final video since I'm talking about strippers and about dancing and things like that, there's a video I want to do for you guys, me wearing high heels, since I'm practicing wearing high heels and how to handle wearing high heels when you're dancing, stuff like that. This is about a girl. You can see right there, she's like dancing on the wall, and she's like moving her body and her legs. I'm gonna try to do that, but I have to move this chair since I'm done using it. I just want my video to be exciting because I'm into dancing, things like that, and because I always like to exercise and work out because I want to feel good about myself. This is the final video, and I hope you guys like this end of my channel and of me dancing, and I hope you guys will love it. Okay, here we go.
Hello, this is
Okay, that's the final of my video. I hope you guys liked that. And I will see you guys soon in my next channel. Alright guys, see you later. Hope you guys will love this. Subscribe my channel and put compliments on my videos and how I do on my dancing and my high heels and how I did on them. Just comment below. Subscribe my channel. I hope you guys will love this, what I did today, and I see you guys soon in my next video.